I thought it'd be kind of friggin' goofy to do a grass cutting video with some of my really cheap and a lot of times free lawn equipment that I've been using to cut mine and, well, I guess my parents' grass. So here's some clips of my equipment and me using it. Start with my favorite, this John Deere LT 150. I got this for 40 bucks a few months ago. It was locked up, had been run out of oil. And I just sprayed some PB Blaster down the cylinder, filled it up with oil, took a pipe wrench to this main pulley here, freed it up, and got her running, changed the oil again, and I've been cutting with this for about 2 months. The only other stuff I've done to it is grease the fittings and sharpen the blade. Everything else is in good shape. Good tires, you know, belts are good. Thing's pretty sweet for 40 bucks. Doesn't knock or smoke or anything. Temperature warning and quit recording, but you guys get the idea. She's cut up nice. I got this snapper for free a few months ago. I used it to cut the backyard, and I did a video getting it running. If you don't feel like watching that video, I'll just go through what it took to get this hoss going again. So first thing I did was I dropped the bowl on the carburetor, just did a quick clean on it. I had to bead one of the tires, change the oil, sharpen the blade, and put some double lock grease in the old transmission. Next, you know, I greased all the little fittings throughout it. Then after the video, I did a few more things I didn't really feel like filming. I put a deck belt on it, greased the main spindle, put a drive disc on it. I put a Chinese snowblower carburetor on it for the sole reason of I'm extremely lazy and didn't want to rebuild the original carburetor. There weren't any good Chinese knockoffs of the original, so I had to make a snowblower carb work. Why, you ask? The original was just cooked. You know, it needed gaskets. It kept bleeding through, so I put this one on. And don't you know, it bled through too. So we got a fuel shut off and a filter there. So whenever I'm done using it, I just shut the fuel off. I don't feel like putting a needle and seat in here, so, you know. The reasoning for my absolute laziness with this engine is because this engine has an audible knock, and you know, every time I change the oil in it, a bunch of like metal shavings come out with the oil. So I'm just waiting for this hoss to blow. We got her loaded with about 50% Lucas. Got her overdosed with the Lucas for sure. And that quiets it down just a hair, but not really. And you know, when this blows up, I'm just gonna load on an opposed twin that I've got sitting around. And I think that would be hilarious. But overall, I like this mower, it's fun. The main problem I have with it is these tires. Like, you go to turn and it just keeps going straight if you're going any speed over 1 there. A lot less fun getting it back up there. my trimming with this hoss today. I just use whatever little push mower I've got around. It hasn't sold yet to trim. I've been using this one for a while, but I usually just trim like, you know, right around the fence because I've run the snapper into it multiple times. That thing's kind of hard to control, kind of hard to, like, when you take off, it just jumps, and I've just crashed it into the fence a few times. So I normally just use a push mower around there and keep a safe distance with the snapper. I got this for free about 4 years ago, and all I had to do to it was adjust the carburetor, and it's been great. I've been running the old non-ethanol fuel in it. I blow out the air filter once a year, and I grease this thing once a year. The only problem I've ever had is I started getting intermittent misfire at the beginning of this spring, and it was just the plug going bad, so I put a plug in it. This thing has been amazing, 10 out of 10. So yeah, it's like 95 degrees today, and I didn't really feel like filming all the little spots with the weed eater and the trimming mower and stuff like that. But if y'all like that kind of video, you like that style of video, I could do another one where I get every little spot.
but you know,